Alright, look. Apparently, there are people out there saying that they believe Joe Biden's a pedophile. Because they've seen the videos of him with the kids and all this, that, and the other thing. And they think that it's so inappropriate that that's where they're going with it. I don't buy that. I just don't buy that. If a kid comes out and accuses him, alright, we gotta look at the evidence. You know what I mean? Like, then it hits the realm of probability with me. But I just don't... here's what I think is going on with Joe Biden. I think he's a creepy dude. Now, why is he a creepy dude? I think he was raised in a family that just had very few, if any, physical boundaries. You know what I mean? That seems to make sense to me. There's a lot of people like that. They're the very touchy-feely fucking people, you know? And some people are just fucked up like that. They need to have that kind of affection to make themselves happy. You know what I mean? And I think he's just one of those fucking people, one way or the other, whichever it is. He's just a creepy fucking guy. He doesn't get the whole you keep your hands to yourself thing. Like when he was a kid, he wasn't constantly told, hey, keep your hands to yourself. You know what I mean? Like that's setting up boundaries. Boundaries that apply to the broader fucking world. That's why it's important to teach your children how to live in the broader fucking world. Because at some point, they're going to be in the broader fucking world. And if you raise your kids to be like Joe Biden, they might get into some trouble someday. You know? Like, fucking... I think that's all it is. I mean, honestly. I think they're up to 7 women now that he has smelled their hair or whatever, giving them the shoulder massages inappropriately. And yeah, he's a creepy fucking dude. I think the more people that come out and go, yeah, he kind of touched me, and I wasn't having it. Yeah, more people that come out like that, and that's all it is. Oh, he smelled my hair and kissed me on the forehead. If that's all it winds up being, he's just a creepy fucking dude because he doesn't understand that people have fucking boundaries. He just doesn't get it. And he's egotistical enough to think that it doesn't fucking matter because he's Joe Biden. Right? Like that makes a hell of a lot more sense right now, currently, than he's a sexual predator and he's assaulting people. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go with any physical contact that makes a woman uncomfortable equates to rape. I'm not going to go with that. I'm sorry. No, it's not going to happen. If a woman comes out and says, oh yeah, he put his hands down my pants, okay, well now we're talking. This is something to really be fucking concerned about. But he's smelling women's heads and giving people hugs and you know, whatever. And he's just lazy with his hand placement or however you want to put it. I don't know. But like I've never, like he's never copped a fucking feel from what I've seen. There's the one lady that said that he put his hand or his arm around her shoulder or something like that, or put his hand on her back or something, and his hand was like dropping down, and then her husband saw what was happening and like interrupted him and told him a joke or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But you know what I mean? Like whatever. That could have been a thing. That could have been him, Joe Biden, Vice President of the United States, during a meet and greet or whatever, and he's about ready to grab some strange woman's ass. It's either that, or he had his hand on her back. He's 5,000 years old, so his arm got fucking tired, and he's like, oh, and was at some point going to just fucking go, whoop, and then we're done. We're done with the touching people. Like I don't know. Maybe he was gonna grab her ass. If it would have been for her fucking husband, we would know. But now we'll never know. So I don't know. Good on him, I think. You know, like I'm not upset because he interrupted what could have been something really bad. Well, whatever. Even though it's Joe Biden. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm glad that this is a story that I can look at and go, He's a weird dude. What do you want? Like, he's just creepy as fuck. Don't get near him. Don't get near him. Don't let him touch you. She'd be like, don't touch. I'm a germaphobe. You know, like, or whatever. And I think he'd be like, oh, okay. And fucking, I don't know, dude. He just seems like creepy Uncle Joe. Like, that was, man, for 8 years, that was the joke. It was a joke. Everybody told that joke. He's creepy Uncle Joe. Because everybody had a creepy uncle of some sort or another that you didn't entirely feel comfortable with being physically affectionate with, yet, but he would always kind of be like, oh, give me a kiss and a hug, and it's like, alright. He's creepy Uncle Joe. Like, it wasn't like he was a pedophile. When the fuck did this shit start? Like, he was just creepy Uncle Joe, you know, grabbing the fucking kid's face and give me a kiss, kid, you know, like, I don't think there was going to be tongue. You know, like, so yeah, I would say that we could probably cool our heels on the Joe Biden is a pedophile. Look, we've got pictures. There he is kissing a kid. Man, like, I don't know. I think he's just a weird fucking dude. Like, I really think that's all there is there. But I could be wrong. I mean, it's 2 or 3 people a day now that are coming out and going, yeah, I had a weird thing with Joe Biden too. So who knows? Who knows what the future is going to bring? You know, I mean, if he decides to announce his run for presidency, I would not be surprised if somebody comes out and says, yeah, Joe Biden, like, assaulted me, and, like, had a story about how, yeah, he chased me around a room and was grabbing my ass the whole time, and I was saying, no, stop. If that comes out, well, fuck, alright, now we gotta rethink this shit. But as of right now, I was like, he's a creepy fucking dude. I just think he's a fucking weirdo. I don't know. I've known people like that throughout my life, family members and friends, that you look at them and you go, you gotta touch me? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. So what do you want? There's one guy I worked with. I come to find out that the Burmese people are not, they don't have the same, at least men, the Burmese men, don't have the same boundaries as American men. They will walk with their arms around each other's shoulders and fight, whatever. Like, they don't give a shit. It's a thing they do. I watched it happen for years. Whatever. They didn't think anything of it, and I went so far as to ask one of them, guys walking on, and he's like, hey, and I'm like, what's up with that? And he's like, what? So, you know, fucking, it's just, it's a thing they do. And, you know, I've known quite a few of those guys that felt comfortable enough with me that I'd be walking along next to them, and either I would just goofily go fucking, you know, or whatever, but they'd be like, right on the, you know, small of my back, and I'd be like, fuck, now I'm here, now we're doing this, alright, and like, you know, whatever, when in Rome, I guess. But, yeah, it's uncomfortable. But if one of them runs for office, I'm not going to tell that story and be like, that was the guy, put his hand on the small of my back. You know, like, come on. Fucking, you got to be shitting me. I don't know. Some of this just seems like, this fucking screams political theater to me. And anybody who's fucking bringing the kids involved into this, how about we wait until an actual accusation is made before we just start going, huh? If one of the kids in the pictures comes out and said, yeah, he touched me, like, then, alright, fuck it, man, it's on. But, Jesus Christ, how about we stop just calling everybody everything before anybody's proven of anything? Like, that kind of shit just needs to stop. Please.